Hey YouTube, this is the Robinhood Investor. Hope you had a great week of trading. As always, I really appreciate your support, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to learn about investing, subscribe to this channel. Today I'm going to talk about a stock that surged a lot this past week. That is UONE stock. Make sure you stick to the end of the video for my opinion on this stock. So UONE is a media company, engages in radio broadcasting, operates that targets African American and urban listeners, and they have broadcasting, media, digital, cable, and TV. So this stock, if you look at the past week performance, up 335%, past month up 401%. So taking a look at the stats, you can see market cap is $188 million. P ratio doesn't exist because they're not profitable, and dividend yield is 0, which means they're reinvesting all profits back into growth. Now taking a look at why it surged, you can see that this stock surged due to a company called Bridge Capital Management sold its shares, so it liquidated all its positions. But you would think that once a company like this sells its stock, that it would dip in stock price. But that's different for this one because it created a lot of buzz around this stock. And there's a lot of, since there's negativity, there's a lot of short sellers, short squeezing this stock. And there's a lot of momentum going the other way to cover their positions. And since there's been a rise in equality, there's going to be hopefully an increase in revenue for this stock. Now taking a look at the financials, the key stats, you can see the details that year over year, the revenue has been pretty steady, not any significant increase, but 2019, you can see that it doesn't seem like it's positive earnings. But if you look at the quarter, you can see it's negative for the most recent quarter, which is not good. Taking a look at the key stats, you can see that market cap, 368 million, P ratio and forward PE, so it's the price relative to earnings, doesn't exist because they're not profitable. Scrolling down a bit, you can see 52-week change, very significant, and beat the same 52-week change for S&P 500, so it beat the market. Now, taking a look at the 200-day moving average, you can see it's $1.44. So it's trading a lot higher than this price right now. Currently, one share is about $4.15 relative to that $1 price. So it's trading 4 times that price. Now taking a look at the share stats, the average volume for the past 10 days is way higher than what it usually trades for. So a lot of liquidity in this stock, a lot of trading going on in terms of the amount of institutions that hold the stock, about 37.45%. Held by insider, it's 0.31%. And in terms of the dividend, like I mentioned, it doesn't have a dividend yield, so it's reinvesting all profits back into growth. Now, in terms of profitability, I mentioned that it's not profitable, so profit margin is negative 4.42. Operating margin trailing 12 months is 25.25. Management effectiveness, return on assets 5%, return on equity is negative 10%. For income statement, the revenue is $433 million. Quarterly revenue growth year over year is negative 3.6%. So it took a dip relative to last year. Gross profit trailing 12 months, $308 million. EBITDA, so it's earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization, $121 million. And net income is negative $19 million. Now for balance sheet, you can see the cash position is $65 million. So we usually want a larger cash position so that they can sustain themselves during times that are tough. The debt is $941 million, which is extremely high. Debt to equity ratio is 557. So for every dollar equity they have $557 in debt. So operating cash flow, they have $64 million, and lever free cash flow, they have $82 million. So overall, it's not a profitable company. Financials are not looking good. I don't really see much upside And all this stock price growth is driven by hype because of the selling from that capital management company. And I don't see this being sustainable growth. So even though it spiked and surged this much, I don't see it being sustainable in the long run. That's all for this video. What are your thoughts on Urban One stock? Comment down below. I'm going to use my referral links below, and both of us get $20 for using personal capital or a free stock for using Robinhood. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn about investing, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.